morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to More Life. Now, I was just bumping that throwback from Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? I know some of you might be too young. You don't know the classic by Tevin Campbell. But it's a classic. Hold on, let me let it ride a little bit. Let me get a little bit of the vocals. Come on. I got you. Okay, Tevin. I saw you standing. Come on. What you pretend? I knew you. You knew me too. Okay, that's enough of karaoke. Again. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to More Life. You know, that was penned by the great Canadian poet Drake. So, as we start today's talk, got my fresh fruit smoothie. Delicious. Today, we're talking about self care. Why is self care important to being able to live a purpose driven life, live within your purpose, elevate? Self care. Why is it important? Well, self care, it really is important because it's the root of you being able to elevate. If you're not able to take care of yourself, you're not able to help others through your purpose. If you're run down, if you're out here on your last leg, are you truly able to help first off yourself or others? You're not. So you truly have to have self-care as you're looking to elevate and move forward in your journey. And what does self-care look like? It's different for different people because again, we're all individual people. We're all running our own race. So when we say self-care, it's not a one size fits all. But self-care starts with confidence. It starts with belief. Ooh, that really hit me. Let me say it again. Self-care starts with belief. Let me slow down a little bit because I'm getting a little excited. I'm not enunciating my words. You're probably like, what is this man saying? Self-care starts with belief. So when we talk about belief and talk about elevating within our journey, what does it take to build up your belief? What does it take to build up your confidence? What are some tangible steps? It first takes you knowing that you're an individual, knowing that you have individual gifts that are bestowed to you. So when we look at running your own race, living within your purpose, what do you enjoy? What do you truly enjoy doing? You might like dressing a certain way. You see the boy looking dripped out of my black and blue Galaxy space shirt. Okay. But I digress. But what do you like doing? How do you like dressing? Where do you like going? What type of things do you like doing? Do those things that you enjoy. That's part of your purpose, doing the things that bring you enjoyment, finding ways to maximize your reach through the things that you enjoy. That's truly what life is about, doing the things that you enjoy and impacting not only yourself, but impacting others positively through your purpose. So think about that. So when we talk about self-care, really that confidence and belief in yourself that you are uniquely and wonderfully made. Let me say it again. You are uniquely and wonderfully made. We're not just saying that to be like, oh, okay, where'd you pull that off a Hallmark card? No. We're saying that because you truly have to believe that to elevate and have that self-confidence in yourself. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. You can do this. You have to have that confidence in yourself that you are unique. You have your own purpose and you're running your own race. Many times today, we get caught in a social media age. People post their highlights. Many people post their good pictures. Everybody posts their highlights. They're traveling. They're doing this. They're going out. Okay, you looking good. But what about some of the lessons learned, some of the lowlights, some of the difficulties, some of the things that you're going through that people won't see? People won't post it on Instagram. People won't post it on Facebook. So when you see, you're looking at their feed, you're like, man, they're killing it. I wish I was able to do that. I wish I was able to do that. But you don't understand that that's just a little bit that's a small piece of their life. They have so many things that they're going through. They have lessons learned that they're going through. They have difficulties. They have traumas that they're working through, just like you. So you have to understand that people don't try to be like someone else. Don't try to run the race and do the things that others are doing. Live your life. That confidence, that self-care comes from you being your genuine and authentic self. Most people aren't their genuine and authentic selves. They water themselves down. They try to be like others. They try to please others. They try to be a certain way so others will think that they're cool or they're look good to a certain people. Try to keep up with the Joneses. Try to keep up with others. Forget all that. You need to focus on yourself and living your own journey. That's the problem with many people. They try to compare themselves. They try to position themselves on a wronger ladder. Oh, I'm a senior this. Oh, I'm a manager this. So that's good. I'm glad that you're achieving your goals if that's what you want to do. But just because you have this certain title doesn't make you above. That doesn't make you above another person. We're all equal as people. You are uniquely made. You have the things that make you unique. You have the confidence, you have the sauce, you have the swagger that makes you unique, but that doesn't make you better than another person. We're all people, all our opinions matter, all our opinions count. So you running your race and you doing this, just because you flip burgers at Burger King and somebody else is a manager of a car dealership doesn't make them better than you. If that's your purpose and that's what you want to do and you enjoy that, that brings you fulfillment in life, do that. If you believe you can do more, then do that and elevate. But just because someone has another title doesn't make them better than you. Just because someone is traveling out the country and you see them driving a nice car doesn't make them better than you. If you want that, look at some of the things they did and take the good things and try to apply those to your life. But if not, keep it pushing and enjoy yourself. That's the problem. Many people start comparing themselves to other people. Oh, I want to do this, but they don't understand the journey. I saw an image of an iceberg and it showed the iceberg. You see the top of the iceberg, but they say the iceberg is actually bigger underwater, which means you're seeing the people's highlights. You're like, man, that thing's big, but you don't understand the trauma, the turmoil, what it took for them to get there so that iceberg can be shown above the water. So saying all that to say, don't look at people's highlights and compare yourself and feel bad about, oh, I wish I was at this certain level. You're right where you need to be. If you want to elevate and do more, figure out a plan and execute that plan consistently. But if not, just believe in yourself and have that self-care. So we're talking about confidence. Then another part of self-care is dealing with your past traumas. A lot of people don't want to deal with the things, the lessons learned, the mistakes that they had in their past, and those are carrying over into their future. So if you're thinking about lessons learned, as part of self-care, it's important. You have to deal with your past traumas because if not, they're just going to hold you back in the future. You have to have lessons learned. You can't keep doing the same things that you were doing, same mistakes that you were doing, and think you're going to get a different result. You can't do the same things and think you're going to get a different result. What do they call that? They call that stupidity. They call that stupidity. You think, oh, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a different result. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get a different result. And you messed it up the first time. You put your hand on the stove and it was hot. And you go, oh, I'm going to put it on there again when it's turned up and it's not going to burn me. It's going to burn you. Learn from your lessons. We all make mistakes. We all have things we can learn from, but learn from those things. You have to be able to, as part of self-care, is being able to deal with past traumas, deal with difficulties, and learn from them. Do your best to move forward. That's what it's all about. We're all going to always have lessons, things that we mess up on, things that we can do better. But the importance is learning from those areas, be able to move forward. You have relationships. You have different things that this was a red flag, or these are difficulties that we messed up in the past. Okay, well, I'm going to look at those as opportunities for me to take those lessons and improve from them in the future. You had things you did at work where it's like, I messed that up. I'm going to take that as an action item. I'm going to take that as a skill that I can learn to be able to not do those same things in the future. Be able to learn. We're all learning. We're always going to be learning. So important to have that self-confidence. Don't compare yourself to others. And then continue to learn. Address your past traumas. Don't continue to do the same things that you did in the past. There were mistakes in the future. You do those things, you're going to elevate and you're going to move forward. I really appreciate this time with you. We're talking about self-care. Again, self-care. Many people don't address their self-care enough, their mental health enough. It's important to address that self-care. It's important to elevate within your purpose, and to be able to do that, it takes confidence and it takes addressing your past traumas and learning from mistakes and learning from things you did well and applying that in the future. You do that, I know you're going to elevate. I know you're going to go to the next level, and I know and I believe in you. Believe in yourself, have that self-care, and take that and go and execute this week. Go and execute this month. Go and execute this year. We're going to that next level. Let's get it.